So I left the program, finished my 6 months there. I moved over to the lodge. There's some voluntary work, I'm gonna be finished soon. There's some voluntary work. They gave me a list of 6 jobs that I could have picked from, right, to get some voluntary work, yeah? Because after you finish the first stage, you go to the lodge, which is about 100 meters away, and you do voluntary work from there. They gave me 6 jobs. I looked at all the 6 jobs and I thought to myself, I didn't like none of them. I took them to my counsellor to show him, to say to him, which one should I pick? There was one that's it's a Christian-based charity shop in Reading. That was one of them. There was another place that done is a wholesalers for coffee. That was another one. And the last one was cleaning patios with high-pressured hose and that. Yeah, he said pick them 3 jobs, the 6. And the man who gave me the job said he's never given 6 jobs to anyone before. So I picked the one with the high pressure jetting hose thing. That's the least one that I wanted to do, but I thought to myself, oh, I might as well challenge myself because I didn't fancy the other 2, yeah? But I really didn't want to do it. It's the thinking that was going on in my mind, yeah? When I was supposed to start the job, the man phoned up and said, there's a little delay, there's going to be a 2-week delay. So they said to me, they told me the problem. I said, all right, cool, all I'm going to have to do, work on the house, work in the land around Yeldhall Manor. And I spoke to one of the guys that was in the lodge with me named Eddie, yeah, and he worked about 300 meters away. There's a massive garden centre called Yeldhall. He used to work in there. So I asked him what it was like one day. That's all I said to him, what's it like working down there? He said, oh, it's all right, it's sweet, it's just down the end of the road, isn't it? He goes, like, I ain't got no problems. And that was it. That's all the conversation me and him had, right? God's my witness on this, yeah? Just a thought that I had in my mind, yeah? The next week, the people that I was supposed to do the patio cleaning with, they phoned up again and said, oh, it'll be next week. And the week after that, they phoned up and said, listen, they ain't get the beam on the job, right? They said, like, I should have told you this a couple of weeks ago, but we ain't got time to deal with it. So my support worker, Dan, goes to me and said, we're gonna have to find something else for you, yeah? You see, the week after that, they came back and said to me, you're going to Yeldhall. Swear down, it's a thought in my mind, yeah? So I worked in Yeldhall, it was okay there, it was all right, I'd done a good voluntary period there, but they weren't really, there's a bit thingy with the truth, they weren't honest. The manager that actually worked there, I didn't feel like I could fit in there. So I've done my 16 weeks there, right? And in my prayers, because I pray every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, night, anytime, I give thanks and praise all the time. I pray to God and I said, listen, I don't want to be getting a job at Yeldhall because I didn't feel like I would want to be working there, yeah? On the Friday before my voluntary work was supposed to finish, I've done a brilliant job there though, still, yeah? The manager, assistant manager came to me, sat me down and said to me that we ain't got no jobs. And he gave me 3 reasons why they never had no jobs, yeah? On the Monday morning, they put up signs at the tills saying vacancies, like apply within. 2 days later, I don't know how that happened. And a month before that, I went to the job centre because they wanted to familiarise us with the technology that they got when you look for jobs in the job centre. And I looked at 3 jobs, yeah, and something in my mind said to me, Stephen, you're not going to be going to no job centre to get no job. A job's going to come for you. You're not going to have to go through all that rigmarole of going to the job centre and looking. And 2 weeks later, a job came right for me. A labouring job with a building firm, Christian-based building firm from out of in Early, near Reading. And the job fell into my lap. Like everything's run like that through my whole programme. So naturally I accepted the job, I started the job, I've done the voluntary period of it. For 2 weeks, that went fine, and I started officially last week, Monday. I opened a bank account for the first time in my life. I've never had a bank account before. Bank account? Wow. So everything's working out right. I'm just waiting to send it for my driving license. So at the end of this month, I'll get my first month's wages. And I'm looking to get a car by the time my birthday comes around this year, which will be June. And like, I'm hoping that everything's gonna work out okay, but I know it's gonna work out okay. I've got to find accommodation in the next 3 weeks. I'm not worried about that. I found a nice church called the Vineyard in Reading. I found a lovely house group that I go to on a Tuesday. On a Wednesday, I go to an AA meeting in Maidenhead. On a Sunday, I go to another AA meeting in Twyford. On a Mondays, I do computers. So I'm just looking for something to do on a Thursday now. Go to the gym or find a drama class or something. But yeah, it's all working out fantastic, man. And I couldn't have done it. So if you're looking at me and thinking that I had the strength to do it or anything like that, forget that. all thanks and praise is due to God, because it was impossible for me to do. Yeah, because in my weakness, God has showed his strength. Yeah, he's just used me as an instrument to demonstrate his strength, his power, and his wisdom. That's what he does with things that are broken. And I was broken before I went to a rehabilitation centre, but I feel like I've reborn now. I feel like myself now, and I don't need no acceptance or no significance or security from anybody. I get it all from God. So with that now, I'm passing it on to other people and showing them that there is a solution. And I used to hate it when I used to speak to people and tell them about God and Jesus Christ, and they didn't want to know because they ain't got no peace of mind. So they might listen for a few minutes, but after a while, once they turn the corner and they're gone, they think about what they're supposed to do this morning, or what they're going to do tomorrow, or what they should have done yesterday, or their phone might ring, or someone might grab their attention. Like, their mind can never rest on one thing. So even though I might have sown a seed, fair play, but what I do now, I preach all day, every day, and sometimes I might have to say a few words. I just let my actions speak louder than anything else. And people that I've seen since I've been in my recovery, every time they see me, they keep seeing me do the same thing.